All right, this is awesome. And we are live back again in this exciting session of communication skills, public speaking, and personal growth. And this evening, I'm going to discuss something really powerful, really important for all of you so that you can become better in what you do in your life. Have you ever asked yourself that how can I lead in my life? Have you ever asked that, hey, what can I do in order to lead in my life? We all wish to lead in our life so that we can become successful. 2020 has been a game changer for many of us. It has changed the game. We did not expect that the corona would hit all of us in some way or the other. And today, as we look back, we realize that the last few months have been challenging for many of us. It has made us realize that what can we do in the next year? Yes or no? If you look back, you somewhere got a realization that, hey, this is not how things would continue. This is not how things would be beneficial for me. And I should do something so that I can take control of my life. I came across a lot of people in this COVID time where people were clueless. They were like, hey, what am I supposed to do? What should I do in my life? And when they had this thought, I thought that yes, there is something about leading your life. And leading your life does not mean that if you have a title with you, if you have a designation with you, only then can you lead in your life. It is not about that. It is not about that. Once you get a title, once you get a designation, current to work, that can make us lead in our life. That's the question, folks. That's the question, that how can we take charge of our life and how can we go ahead? That is the question. If I observe the great leaders, the number one thing that I observed about these leaders is the clarity which they have about themselves. They know what they uniquely want. Mind my words. I say they know what they uniquely want. Many a times we try to follow a given template. That if I follow this, I may disappoint my parents. If I do this, I may disappoint the society. It's very important for you to identify what you really want. Get this thing over here, folks. What the world is expecting from you. If you want freedom, if you cannot work in a 9 to 5 job, just giving an example, then try to find a way out of your 9 to 5 schedule. Yes, it would be tough because that is something which is a bit uncommon. That is something which the world expects out of you and you're not following. That's okay. That's okay. But eventually it is about your happiness, it's about your fulfillment. Folks, there are people who were doing something from the past many years, many decades, and still they were not happy. Tell me honestly, what is the purpose? Is the purpose that you are born, you pay the bills, and then you die? Is that the purpose? I'm not saying that money is not important. Money is important, but your happiness, your fulfillment is more important. That are you satisfied doing what you do? Yes, make money, make a lot of money. Nothing wrong with that. However, you need to be fulfilled, because once you're satisfied, once you're fulfilled, once you're happy from within, you can always contribute to the world. Think about it. All the great leaders, they are very much sound. They know what they have, they know what they want from themselves. And that's the reason they can offer a lot of value to people around them. So, the first thing, the first trait of being a great leader, as in if you can lead your life, is to identify what is your unique value. What is it that you uniquely want for yourself? You need not conform to the standards set around you by the society. No, not required. It is not required for you to follow those standards as stay long hair with a beard and wearing red shoes. I was a musician, I was a drummer. I still am. I still am a drummer. But back then I was doing it day in, day out, day in, day out. And I was loving it. I was happy doing what I was doing. As I went ahead in my career, I found that this kind of avatar, which you see, I am more comfortable in this. I somehow connect with this more. And as I explore more, as I explore myself more, I may find out more colors. That's the beauty of it. I may find out more colors, folks. That's how it works. It is really important for you to keep exploring your colors. Many a times we just limit ourselves. So identify what is your unique value, what is your unique color. Yes, what is your unique value, what is your unique color. Get this thing very clear. Moreover, once you have identified that, hey, this is what I want for myself, stop focusing on the results. We are too much obsessed with the results, with what we would get, than doing, than the action. There are two things, folks. As a leader, as a person, as an individual, you might be obsessed with, hey, what I would get, what would be the reward, what would be the things, your attitude towards things, your attitude towards your own life, that is in your hands. Yes or no? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me on this? That what is in your hands is your effort, is your dedication, is your behavior, is your attitude towards life, toward really powerful, folks. Trust me, if you don't follow these steps, you can go on. You can go on and still feel that, hey, why am I not making big in life? Trust me, if you look at all the people who are successful, they've believed in the power of doing than just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Rewards do motivate you. Rewards do give you a momentum. That's okay. But the major focus should be on your action, on what you do. When you dream of achieving something in your life, you might have set a goal for yourself that, hey, this is what I want to achieve in my life. That may be your goal. Fantabulous, awesome. And when you set those goals, you might be scared. I remember it was my class 10th. I was supposed to appear for my first board exams of my life, like every student. And I was damn scared. My school, everyone used to get 90% on an average. That was a norm, that it is not a big deal if someone gets a 90%. The topper used to get 98%. And so we were producing the toppers in our school every single year. You can check out the history. We've been doing that. And there was a pressure. There was a pressure that, hey, how would I achieve that goal? How would I cross that mark of 90% so that I'm considered a part of that tribe, a part of that community? I was supposed to meet the norms, meet the standards of that school. I am sure that somewhere down the line, even you would have to face something similar in your lifetime where you had to conform to the societal standards. Well, it was scary. It was pressurizing. It was pressurizing. And trust me, if I was able to reach close to that mark, it was because I was dreaming big. I was dreaming big. So, whatever you value in your life, that was the first thing. What is of value for you? Identify that. That is the number one thing, right? When you have identified that value, then if it's big enough in your life, if it scares you, it's good. If it scares you, it's good because people are damn scared that, hey, what if I fail? What if I start and if I fail? What will the world say about me? They will laugh at me. That's what they can do. That is not in your hands. That is not in your hands. Let people laugh at you. That is what they love doing. Right now, what I'm doing, what you are doing, is you are investing time in personal growth. That's it. That's it. You're not answerable to any damn person who is around you who says that, hey, why are you doing this? There are people, there are critiques who always do that, folks. As a leader, if you want to lead in life, you cannot spend your time listening to all those people who have nothing in their life than to just pull you down. So if you dream big, if it scares you, it's good. It's good. I have set some unrealistic goals at times. Yes, I tweaked it, I optimized it, and made it realistic. But I did set some goals which used to scare me at times. Hey, I have set that goal for myself. How would I do it? But then I had a plan. And when you have a plan, you have an action plan. And then you follow a routine. Everyone, folks, if you're a school student, if you're a college student, if you're a working professional, if you're a homemaker, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a professional, whosoever you are, this is for you, folks. I request you can go on and crib and complain about life. But those of us in the life who are on their path, it is because of clarity, what you want for yourself. Keep asking questions that, hey, is it something that I would be okay with? I mean, financial stability is something which people talk about. Even I would suggest that yes, financial security does give you that space to try out things, that does give you space to experiment things, that does give you space to do things that you really love to do. If you have that thing in the pipeline, keep on nurturing it, but be clear what you want for yourself. If it takes time to nurture it parallelly, keep on doing it. If right now you feel that Devas, it is very easy to say, but how about my job? How about my responsibilities? I understand that. Even I have responsibilities. But what is it that you're giving a priority to? What is it that you're giving a priority to? You have to give priority to your responsibilities as of now, and also parallelly work towards what you really want. If you have no responsibilities as such, then go ahead and craft your dreams. I hope you get this, folks. I mean, when you have an action plan and if you do not upgrade yourself, what do you think that if this is a live session, if I am not having any script, if I'm not referring any notes, if I'm not planning that, hey, what should I say, or what would people think about, all those thoughts used to be there, to be honest. But it's all about working on your craft every single day. There was a time where I was damn scared to go live, but now it doesn't scare me anymore. So when you have identified that, hey, this is what I'm going to do in my life, be it anything, folks, anything that you love to do, try to be an authority in that subject. Try to be a master in that subject. A master is a big, big word. To be a master, you have to put in a lot of hours to improve yourself. Why am I talking about it, folks? Why is it important? Because sometimes we have those big goals which may scare us. We're like, wow, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be achieving this milestone in the next few years. But there's no action plan. There's no urge to master that subject. I hope you get this. If you are clear so far, type in that yes, this makes sense. If you're clear with what I just said, type in this makes sense. I would be very clear. Yes, it makes sense. Absolutely. You know what? When you raise your bar, when you upgrade yourself, automatically you would see a change in the level of your confidence. People say that, Devas, what should I do to increase my confidence? What should I do to be more courageous? What should I do to just overcome my nervousness? Why are we nervous when we are not certain about things? As a leader, when you have to lead yourself, lead your team, it is uncertainty. If everything is certain, then you're not required, then a manager is required. But if you have to lead people during those unforeseen situations, It is your test as a leader. Yes or no? As a leader, what you would be doing. Think about it. Think about that as a leader, what you would be doing. If you know how to navigate through life, through your own challenges, you'd be able to do the same for your team. Folks, realize this. Let us like have a recap of what we discussed so far, folks. The number one thing that you have to do is identify your unique value. What is it that sets you apart from others? What is it that you love to do, you enjoy doing without any pressure from anyone around? That is the number one thing. If you have a financial constraint, I understand, do not deny that, right? Take care of that. Financial stability does give you that space to operate as per your whims and fancies. So keep a check on that. You may have to clock in more number of hours, but it is worth it. It is worth it. Secondly, once you know that, yes, this is what I want to do in my life, then try to create an action plan for yourself. Don't just think of the results, but think about, hey, what I'm going to do to make this a reality. You know what? We often think that once I become the manager of the organization, it is then when I would lead people. Wherever you are in your life, you can lead, you can take ownership of your life. There's something called as leading without a title. Leading without a title, whereby you need not depend on a designation. You need not say that, hey, once I become or once I'm of this age, once I'm the CEO. No, not required. You are the CEO of your own life. Yes or no? How many of you are the CEO of your life? Tell me honestly. Yes or no? If you're the CEO of your life, then you know what I'm trying to say. Taking ownership. When you direct a movie, who is the director? It's you, right? Taking charge, folks. Taking charge. Taking charge is so important. It is very easy. A great leader would never blame anyone, folks. It's very easy that, hey, we lost the match because of him. We lost the project because of him. I am not getting success in my life because of my parents, because of my Sharma uncle, because of people around me. No, you can do that. But that is not a sign of a great leader, folks. I'm being very honest in this session because I want to talk in the most honest way so that you understand that, hey, it is high time that you stop ignoring and start taking charge of your life. As I see people in their late 40s, early 50s, or even in 60s, they just have one thing, that is regret. That's regret. They have made money, they have paid the bills, they're not happy. They're not happy. How do you prepare for the next year? How do you prepare for the next year? What you should be doing in the coming year? As I said, getting clarity so as to what you want, preparing an action plan, and taking action. When I say taking action has subparts to it. First of all, what is your action plan, right? How would you be achieving your goals? If you have to set milestones for yourself, please set that. If it scares you, it's okay. And if it requires you to undertake any mentorship from someone who has been there, who has done that, take that. I have done that. When I had to reach a certain level, when I had to reach a certain skill set, I did take help. I did take mentorship. It does help you. It does help you. It just reduces the time that you would have spent doing the same thing. We often ask that, hey, what is the importance of having a mentor? Kya zarurat hai? What is the importance of it? But I realize it, that how a mentor can reduce the time, reduce the effort that you would spend. You can do it. You're smart enough. You have all the resources all the time to experiment, try, fail, try, fail, try, fail. But it's just that sometimes a person can help you shorten the path and reach your goal in lesser time. It's very easy, folks. I want to be a leader. I want to be a leader. I want to be a leader. It's very easy to say that. But what can we do in order to be a leader? That's the question. That's the question, my dear friends. I hope it makes sense. So, if you're very clear with what we discussed, just type in the comment section whatever learnings you had so far. I would be happy to read that whether you got the crux or not. I can give you a lot of theory, a lot of gyan around leadership, but that's not the purpose. Some things which actually work, some things which can help you take charge of your life, that is important. That is something which is important. So that's it for this evening. Stay awesome, stay productive. And now I can take some questions which you guys have. So thank you so much for joining in this session. I really appreciate it. Yes, when you say that no regret, you should be celebrating every moment. Absolutely, you should celebrate every moment. However, please keep a check whether you are celebrating or whether you are escaping the reality. There's a difference. I find a lot of people who would celebrate over the weekend. Hey, it's a Friday evening. Wow, it's a Friday evening. Oh, it's a Monday morning. Why does it happen? Why does it happen that we love Friday evening, but we hate Monday morning? It's because that Friday evening we are excited to leave our office, to go and party in the club, to dance over our heels and just enjoy and get intoxicated. For some of us, we are just escaping the reality. Please come again. We are just escaping the reality that, hey, my reality is not that beautiful. So let me get intoxicated. Let me just find myself. Let me just express myself. Let me just talk about my boss. Beep, 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 beep. And then now it feels better. Now it feels better. Yes. So does it happen? Monday is back again. And then 5 days, you would crib, you would crib, you would crib, you would crib, and then Friday. That's a loop. That's a loop. That's a loop. Are we willing to continue in this manner? Make a choice. Make a choice, folks. So when I say that, no regrets, I do not say that, just chuck off everything and enjoy the moment. You are to plan. You are to plan. When you see people living the life of Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, there's a movie from Bollywood, right? That's because they had those financial, they had the freedom, right? Financial freedom, and as a result, they could travel places. Just a point, folks. I mean, get the thing sorted parallelly, and find your unique value. That's important. That's important. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So the question now is that, hey, so much light on your face? Is it day there? Yes. My name is Day. My name is Divas. And Divas means day. So there should be light. There should be light. Okay, awesome. All right. I can see over here that there are a lot of comments coming in from folks out here. Super. Thank you so much, folks, for joining in. So we need to get more superb in inner more than outer one. Yes, absolutely, Ashish. I mean, we do give a lot of importance to the outward appearance that, hey, okay, let me, get my hairstyle like this. Let me have this beard. Let me wear these clothes so that I can get attention. I can get attention. But we're just trying to hide away. We're not comfortable in our own skin. In our own skin. Are we comfortable? Are we comfortable? Yes. So when you are comfortable doing what you love doing, trust me, the world would bend. The world would bend. The world would try really hard to bend you as per their set standards. But if you choose not to bend, if you stay on your path, work on your craft, and stop settling down in the given template, you'll be okay. You would be okay. Okay, so I get another question from Mr. Kurana. So we should be equally excited every day, only on weekends. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Why? I mean, see, if you are celebrating weekends, kindly look at the way we say that I am enjoying my weekend. Is it enjoying or escaping your weekdays? And if you're excited about the work, I mean, I won't count Monday as a Monday. I would be counting Monday as a day, which makes me, enthusiastic about my work. That's how it work. That's how I work. There's a question which says that, hey, work on your craft means. When I say work on your craft, that's a phrase which I use generally. That is working on your skill set, working on what you want to do in your life. For example, I love helping people improve their skills of communication. So I'll try my level best to get better and better and better so that I can help my students, my tribe members. That's how I work on my craft. So you can identify your craft and get on and get over it, rather get on it. Okay, how to be active like you saw at 10 p.m. So energetic you are. Akash, let's revisit this session. I said that first of all, find your unique value, what you love doing. I love doing this. I love doing this. Okay. That's why I can be active at this hour. If you ask me to do something else at this hour, probably I won't be that active. Understand this, right? So it is about the love for the work that makes you active. Else, I won't be that active, to be very honest. I don't say stay active like this throughout the day. There are some peak hours, there are some low hours. This is my peak hour because that's the moment where I talk to my tribe members. That's how it works. Oh, yes. Awesome. Beautiful, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. It's been a great session this evening. And I really appreciate everyone for tuning in at this hour. This means a lot. Today, we did a session at 10 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. And I really appreciate this. Really, really appreciate this. I would see you live in the next session. I hope everyone is subscribed to YouTube because sometimes we change the time from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. or someday we may not do a session. So we do inform on the YouTube. So in case you haven't subscribed, if you haven't been aware of it, do that so that you remain informed. Else you miss it. We don't miss anything. You miss it. Awesome, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. I would take a leave and would see you in the next session. Until then, you know what you have to do, right? So everyone, repeat after me. Stay awesome and stay productive. Bye-bye. All right. Let me end the stream from here.